with his fists. If he could, he'd chop them down like bits of wood. They were facing a dancer, learning the music. It's a free education, I'm sure you could use it. Friday and Saturday night for George is all about fighting. Friday and Saturday night for George is all about fighting. Frightening the schoolies in their best weekend get up. He'd steal the birds off the boys who are too pissed to get it up. Get it on, he'd take them down in woods if the rain was on. Friday and Saturday night for George is all about fighting.
I quite like when I'm writing songs to find an image or something, and it helps me structure how I write the song. So rather than starting at the beginning of a song, I often think about the whole song and what it's about, and I'm always much more particular about my words than I am about my music. So I find using a sort of visual image sometimes, or using colours instead of words, is a good starting point for me.
That's a really good thing to do when you're arranging. You know, like if you take, like one of the things, it's like a really obvious thing to do, but you know, when you get to the third verse, usually by the time you got to the third verse, you're a fair way into a song, and by that point you need, for your listeners, you need something new, and that's a good thing, you know, to substitute chords. Or like a really good thing to do is whatever the first chord of your verse is, hold it over the first two lines. Do you know what I mean? So that it's just like wee tricks like that, and these are the kind of things that you learn. Usually you don't learn them until you get a producer and you go in the studio and the producer's like, this song's, it's got nice words in that, but I'm bored. Like after a minute I'm bored. You know, so I record a lot. Like if I'm writing a song, I'll record it on my phone and listen back, and then just be like, something needs to happen right here. You know, something needs to happen there. So I'm always thinking, you know, whether it be like, you go, okay, you can make allowances for like drums and bass, because obviously they're going to add a lot. But also, if the song doesn't fly on its own, you know, like just with a guitar and voice or just with a piano and voice, then there's an issue.
It's funny, but sometimes it's quite good to write on an instrument you don't know, because I find if I write on the piano, I often make the same choices, because my hands, I like the shape, and B minor 7, I like the shape of them. So you sometimes end up making, and if you're feeling like your songs are sounding the same, I sometimes find it's quite good to go and play an instrument you've not got a clue about, or detune your guitar so you don't know what notes you're playing, and then you sort of start finding different sounds.
That was very inspiring, and it will be quite helpful to like write songs as well.
I thought it was a very good lesson, a lot of good tips, and I think I can definitely take something home from that I learned.
I thought it was very good, very interesting.
It was good. I liked hearing about the different songwriting styles and where you could get inspiration from.
I thought it was great. I thought it was quite, you know, useful and learning different techniques.
Dancing Friday and Saturday night for George, all about dancing.